Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Today we are on book 4 of our mini album advent calendar that we'll be finishing next week. So I wanted to do a waterfall for 3x4 pictures. I was going to do all the figuring off camera, but I figured I would do it on camera. So this is the size picture that I want. So I know that I need my my pages to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, just like last week's. So now I need to figure out, what I want. I think I want to do so I'm doing a waterfall folio, so you just need this, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, flaps on both sides, waterfall flaps. So let's see. I know I need at least 3 1/2 on both sides because that'll give me a border on my pages. And I want this to be at least 1/2 inch. So my cover needs to be 6, 7 1/2 by, and then I'm going to need a length. So I did my 3 1/2, so 4 1/2. So where's my calculator? 4.25 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. I'm going to do by 6. Why did I do it by a 1/2 inch? I added a 1/2 inch because I'm stacking them underneath each other like a waterfall. But before I cut my paper, that 7 1/2 by 6, I'm going to go ahead and cut my my flaps just so I know it's going to fit. So my flaps need to be 3 1/4 by 4 3/4 scored. Hold on, I gotta see it. 1 second, let's cut one of my pages. I'm gonna do this one in white. Actually, no, because then that's gonna, well, yeah, that's fine. My white paper is not letter size, and so I can't do what I want to do sometimes. Alright, so 4 3/4 by 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I need it to be on the long side. Okay. Right. So it's gonna be I have more vertical pictures than I do horizontal, so 3 1/4 by, yep. So on the long side, scored at 1/2. All right, so I have 2 4 3/4. I'm gonna score it at 1/2 right there, and then 3 1/4 and 3 1/4. Okay, one more piece of paper. That's not too bad. It didn't take up a lot of paper. 4 3/4. I'm gonna move it over and score it at 1/2 because that just scores everything. You can obviously do each piece individual, but I don't mind this little piece here. I'm gonna toss it. Some people are gonna keep it, but I toss it. Sometimes here in Ecuador we have to keep scraps that we normally wouldn't, because scrapbooking stuff is not readily available to us. So in the States that goes in the recycle bin. Here, I keep it. All right. And actually, everything I do when I'm in my craft room, I have my paper. It is the recycle bin. I don't put that stuff in the trash. I think it's just a waste. If you put it in the recycle bin, it goes out with the recycles. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tape all of mine. So you're just gonna tape it closer to the cut edge. Use whatever you have to make your tape nice and straight. You can cut it with your finger, and you guys have seen me do that plenty of times if I can't find a bone folder, a ruler, a quilting square. I think this is what this is. I only bought it because it was so cute and it was on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And I use it to do this. I don't know what the original purpose is. It has 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 2.5. I don't know. I don't sew, so I have no idea. Just thought it was really cute, and it was like 50 cents. So there you go. Alright, and alright, so I might as well take the rest. I was only going to do a couple of them and then do it off camera, but I'm almost done. Okay. And then, so you can do a chipboard cover for this as well. I don't want a chipboard cover today, so we're not going to do a chipboard cover. You don't have to if you're using a strong enough paper, and this paper actually is watercolor paper that I'm using, so it is super thick. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just varnish all of mine. You can round the corners. You can angle the corners, you know, if you have a fancy corner punch, whatever you want. Scalloped edge. I only brought my corner rounder with me, and I thought I had purchased a angle punch, but it's not. It is a photo, what you call them? See, where you stick your photos in there. So, I mean, it's cute, but I thought it was just going to be, and I could go through and cut and have an angle that way, but I don't want to do all that. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and line these up. I'm working in inches, so I'm going to move my centimeter mat over. My pink mat is in inches. So what I'm going to do is, this should be, I'm going to put this at the 6 inch line to see if I did some math right. And then I'm just adding my waterfall, about a 1/2 inch for each one, and 1/2 inch. I think we're spot on, guys. 6. Yep, 6 is perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and my camera likes the green mat better than the pink, so that's why I've been, also another reason why I have them stacked up. Okay, so the 7.5 by 6 should be fine. Let me get another piece of paper. Okay. So 6 by 7.5. Scored at 3.5 and 4. Yep, that's the correct measurements. Pen. And was this the wrong side? Yep. So long side, 3.5 and 4. This is my cover. And these are my flaps. Okay. So I'm going to type it up for you guys. I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so you can choose to mat first or second. I am going to mat first because I want this to have the full coverage. I don't always mat first. Sometimes I will put my waterfall on a separate piece just so I can mat later. But I'm going to go ahead and mat now. And I'm going to do gold. So I don't know if that is white. I'm going to make my cover super strong by double matting. And because I have a ton of these gold scraps from when I was making Christmas envelopes. So and they're a weird size. So if I can use them, I'm going to use them. So this is 3.5 by 6. So we're going to cut these 3 3/8 by 5 7/8. 1, 3, and I'm gonna cut 4 because I'm gonna do it on the inside and the outside. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I went ahead and glued all of my gold on because my camera doesn't like it. But I'm gonna go ahead and mat today. I know all the other videos, I matted the Monday because it normally takes me all weekend to get in the mood to mat. But you know what? Because it's a waterfall, I was like, this is gonna be quick and easy. So let's go ahead and mat it. And I picked all the same. Well, okay, I picked 2 different patterns. Because usually with a waterfall, you just kind of cover the pages anyway. And I'm not going to mat the backs because they're already white. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and corner around my waterfall. I'm so proud of myself. I'm actually finishing a project in one go. Yeah, all the other times you guys see me mat, it's because I pause my video and go about my business and come back usually 2 or 3 days later. But the magic of TV, you guys think it's the same day. Rarely does it happen. Today is the same day, so that's good. Okay, so I picked this pattern and this pattern, and I think I want this to be the covers. So make sure I cut it right. I did. Okay. And I think I want the little bird on here. I love the little bird. This is the same 2 digital files I've been using all along. Today I didn't use any of the Hertz papers or the coffee or anything like that. This is just flowers today. Okay, and I'm going to put the same one on the back. I'm just gluing the perimeter because I don't want glue lines to show. The other one, I think I put it in the middle and I was like, ah. Okay. Waterfall folios are my favorite to make. They are super simple. They're my favorite to add pictures to because they are so quick and easy. So the only thing I just thought of is that, no, it'll be fine. Never mind. Okay. Put this here. I gotta switch my laundry. I feel like I do laundry every day. We don't even go anywhere. Well, we do. But it's like, because it's technically like spring, summer here, you know, you have to wash your clothes because you get so hot and sweaty. Because equator sun is more intense than regular. So how is this not even and it's crooked? Maybe I grabbed the wrong piece, but whatever. It's very slightly off. Okay, that's my inside, that's my outside. Let's go ahead and mat all of our blister columns on the front. Make sure I cut this right. I did. I should have did the background black because this white on cream is not my favorite. But when I started constructing it, I didn't know what paper I was going to use. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go through and mat all of these. Again, I had to guess on my guillotine, so some of them are going to be exact, some of them are not going to be. And you know what? I am okay with that. Especially seeing how it is white on cream and you can't really tell. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue all of those. Okay, so all of them are matted, and you can decide if you want to alternate or just do both. I'm gonna alternate, I think. And you know what? I don't even think I needed this inside matting because I think my waterfall is gonna cover pretty much all of it. But that's okay. All right, so I'm starting my waterfall right up against that gold. Now I remember why I don't mat first, because it's kind of pointless. So I'm gonna alternate mine. I want that to be on top. Make sure there's no overhang. Line them up. And sometimes when you line up your seam, your pages aren't lined up. So make sure you're lining up your seam and your pages. What I mean by that is when I do mine, I put it right up against, I push the sides, make sure my pages are even, and then push the full piece in. And then on the other side, I'm going to start with the other paper. I mean, I guess it did matter because it has this down here, but I could have just cut a piece out and then covered that up. That's why I don't mat first, because I could have just cut this piece and put it right on top. But that is okay. I couldn't remember what I normally do. And it's not going to hurt anything. Okay, and we're going to start with this piece right up top here. Oops. And see, of course, the one I didn't match the pages up, and the pages don't match. Oh well, it's down now. Like sometimes you'll cut a page too small or too big or whatever, you know, tiny slight variances, and you just want to make sure it's not crooked. But it is what it is. Okay, so now you just have to decorate your cover. If you want to, you can add little pieces in between here. I think I'm going to go ahead and add the gold in between there, and I need to get my glue eraser and erase these glue marks on my gold. So let me do all of that. Okay, so I designed all these like super cute little things, and then they were too big. I didn't think of the size. So I improvised with a couple of pieces of ephemera that I already had cut out. I want to use these macaroons somewhere. I just don't know where. It doesn't fit. Maybe in my next album. Maybe we'll make the next album to fit 2x3 pictures, so that would be the whole front. be right next to this flower, like so. And I still have room for title. I can add title here. You know what? I don't like what I did with the pen. I'm going to, because I don't have ink to ink the sides, I've been using this pen. And I think I did dashes, but I don't like them. So I'm just going to connect my dashes. Kind of scribble scrabbly. I think it goes with the whimsy of the, there we go. I like that better. All right, so that is book number 4. And I guess we're going to have a book number 5 because if not, I don't have anything for Monday. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.